Never taught them.
No. But I was staying at school the whole time.
Well, to find the place, we kept going around.
Go here in a circus.
We had the wrong address. Hey, well, happy birthday to P.T. Barnum. You know what the P.T. stands for? Really? He would be 200 years old if he was here today. Yeah, you know his famous saying, right? There's a sucker born every minute.
Actually, it's not his.
He didn't
say it, but everybody thinks that he did.
But you know what? We prove that every election day, right? This is a chance for the suckers to overcome that, you know, to rebel against that and do the right thing for a change in leadership, because the politicians have been suckering us for too long. It's P.T. Barnum style, whether he said it or not. Yeah, that's what politics is. It's all show business. They give us a show. They care about their own re-election. The country's being destroyed. They're just like, you know, the bearded lady taking our money. You know. But that's a great little event here. Nice little town. Too bad it's just so hot, huh?
Oh,
it hasn't even cooled off from.
No, not yet.
There have been a lot of wealthy people who have decided that they want to be in the Senate, and there are a number of them there. They're part of the problem. They're not part of the solution. I don't see this as any different.
That's where party home, you know, it's about people not doing their jobs. And I see nothing but diversity, you know, on one side. You know,
right.
I see leadership of the Republican Party doing great. You got to be strong. You got a strong Democratic president, and he's not afraid to embarrass people, insult people. I don't want anybody like that. I want somebody who can stand up.
But the problem is, it's not just the politics. The Republicans get better when they don't have power. But the minute they get power back, they act just like a Democrat.
Or independent.
Oh, okay. Well, because you can't vote for me yet. But if you know if you have any friends who are Republicans, make sure you tell them about it.
Absolutely.
And if they're unaffiliated, they can join the Republican Party and vote for me.
Right.
But it's real important that I win. This is an important election. I don't blame you for not being a Republican because they haven't done that good a job, but I'm going to change that.
Well, somebody's got to change something.
I'll vote for you. Thank you.
I said I can't deny it. I can't deny it. Don't be with that.
Yeah. Why fool around?
That's what I said.
Right. We're all about business. Big smile, boys.
Why can't I do
Yeah, well, I'm running against you.
Yeah. We're
You
sort
got to
of.
help me beat her.
We hope so. That.
If I beat her, I will be Dick Blumenthal. So.
All right. That would be good too. Great.
A book called The How to Not Be Broke and Why It's Crap. You can read it in 3 hours. If you read it, you won't be a Democrat when you finish it. So it's only $13. And if that doesn't convince you, look me up. I'll give you your money back.
One.
Yeah.
One moment.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Hi. My name is Vicky. I'm in the and I'm sorry to ask you a couple of questions. This is a celebration, and you know, for mayor in Bridgeport. So, how can you relay your pursuit of public service to Republicans?
I don't know. I'm familiar with him as far as the circus and everything, but I don't really know too much about his political career. So I really I don't know how there's any similarities. But I know there's been a lot of people who have come from business, and obviously he's from business. Maybe his career is a little bit closer to my opponent's, Willie McMahon. Being in show business, a circus is kind of like professional wrestling. But it's still we have that in common that we're going to politics kind of later in life or later in our careers. So I'm probably turning to it at a younger age than he did, because the country wasn't in trouble back then. I think we were still embracing our roots and our heritage. We were a free republic. We had limited government, so we didn't face the kind of threats and challenges from Washington that we do today. So I've kind of had to interrupt my career early on. But But he said wrestling is very much like politics because the wrestlers, you think they hate each other and they're beating, but it's all a show, and then they go out and have a beer. It's just like the Democrats and Republicans. You think they have a lot of disagreements, but behind the scenes they're all buddy-buddy because they're all pursuing the same goal, which is to perpetuate their own re-election, status quo, and I'm trying to shake that up. I'm trying to change the Republican Party. That's it. All right. Thank you. Write something good.
Steve, nice to see you. That's the first time in real life. I just heard about the Apple and this virtual place.
Oh, yeah, too bad. That was a pretty good event.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, my ex
Your current business partner is Uncle Sam.
Well,
Yeah, I know. Well, he gets after action. He's my partner, too.
Yeah,
I can't get rid of the guy.
No, you can't do that. No,
he is. That's why I know, yeah. Drill me. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Pete. I didn't make this too. Unaffiliated? Well, you can't vote for me yet, but if I get the Republican nomination, you can vote for me. All right. Independent thinker, but if you learn about me, you'll vote for me. How you doing, sir?
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
Republican? Yeah. Vote for me. Primary.
I don't know. The other guy said.
What other guy?
The other guy said that his opponent agreed with Pelosi 98% of the time. So I don't know. Can you go 99?
No.
You agree with
Pelosi?
I don't agree with anybody in Congress. I disagree with everybody 100% of the time.
I just want to know about.
You got to get something done.
I just want to know about
I want to get something undone. I want to repeal stuff. I want to abolish stuff.
Did you say Congress?
Yeah, I'm running for senator.
The other guy's Congress.
Yeah, well, he's running for the House.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, a lot of the senators don't like to acknowledge that they're congressmen. They think they're above it, but they're all congressmen. Even if you're a senator, you're a congressman. You're just not a representative.
So who are you running against?
Well, right now, mainly Linda McMahon, because she's the Republican endorsed candidate, so I got to beat her. And then if I beat her, then I'm going to be able to beat Dick Williams.
Excuse me. I agree. Hold on, wait.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you. We haven't converted you over. I mean, you moved to the right a little bit.
Hold 5 minutes.
Well, you haven't read my book. Get my latest book, How an Economy Grows and Why It Crashes. And you read that little book, you'll have a different perspective. I need your help. Here's my last slide. Okay? Fortunately, there's some more over there. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Look me up on the internet. Spend a little time. We'll put my name into YouTube. It's important that I vote for my life. So what? Are you going to vote for her or me? Well, why don't you look? Why don't you go to the internet? Spend a little time, research me, see what I'm about, see what I've done.
It's very important that the one that I vote for is in favor of keeping our constitutional rights intact.
Yeah, well, see, I understand what those rights are. She only knows what the rights are for advisors, reminders.
Your rights are basically inalienable.
They are inalienable, and the Constitution was written to protect us from the government. We were supposed to bind the government to change the Constitution. I want to put those chains back on. And I understand where they go. Because almost everything the federal government does is unconstitutional. And I want to put that to an end.
Currently, yes.
Yeah. I want to restore constitutional government, which means dismantling most of the government. Somebody has to have the guts to do it.